pushing lanes. Pretty much if you have pushing lanes and an Ivern, because he eliminates the ability to look for smite contests, since he can just friend to the forest smite take away. But again, it's about Ivern and which side of the map he's going to start on. But hold on, I maybe spoke too soon.
Funny's being caught out. That will burn at least his flash. And Zwayre has popped his ghost. He hits the axe, and I think Funny's pretty dead.
Yep, that's...
Auto attack, and another one, and another one, and another one.
Literally, as Rusty just said.
Honestly, don't make a lot of sense.
Jungle is just the primary big position right now, but speaking of jungle, Ivern can really increase tempo of game. Here comes...
Here we go. Oh, Varus not in a good place here. 5 is trying to protect him, but he's into the bush. He's definitely dead. 5 just needs to get out, but the root caller from Amy will keep him in place, and that was almost a second kill.
And this was frankly just poorly communicated to SMLZ and
just because of the mana reserves from Funny and the lack of flash.
He's done.
Oh, he'll bat away one target, but yeah, I mean, the taunt has landed, and that just spells the end of Funny right there. Just a question of who's going to pick up the kill, and I think they're just going to give it to Shen, actually.
Yep.
It was so easy, and that is a face of distress there from Funny. So much in that 1v1.
So, frankly, it's OMG controlled top side of the map and LGD controlled bottom side, and they keep falling for this.
Oh, it's Ivern. He turns up. The root caller is just too easy. Imp picks up the kill. 2 and 0 in the bottom. More control, but again, just focusing towards this bottom side of the map more than anything. So, looking at this gank in the bottom lane has popped the ghost. Imp will block the first undertow. PYL under a top, and oh man, he just literally just walked into Malzahar. Imp didn't throw a single auto attack. Maybe just like a ricochet hit him, but that was just Malzahar killing him.
And again, Zyra is left bleed into Shui's jungle as well as into this mid lane.
And this is one of the great things about Ivern. It suddenly becomes an outnumbered race, but it's actually Shui jumping onto Godby in the mid lane with Shen on top of him, but it will trade his life for that one. I mean, it was looking like a one-way trip regardless. PYL, the preemptive flash, looking for that taunt. The grasping whiz does land, giving Xiang time for his taunt to come up. Icon, jump over the wall, that Valkyrie, the flash comes over, did not land the taunt, but 5 will regardless pick up that kill. Monstrous damage out.
Snuck into this lane. Here comes the Malzahar ult. Dunked.
On to 5. Lots of damage. What? There was suddenly just a bunch of damage coming out from Godby. SMLZ falling back. Ultimate comes down. He'll flash away from his Ray. Runs in.
Satchel, as well as the combo from Malzahar Ziggs.
Oh, Icon looking for the play, but the great exhaust timing coming out on top of the Xiang ultimate. PYL will fall down, and that's an assist. 2 kills over to OMG.
Here in the mid-tier teams, this is of course 5th and 6th, although as I say that, executing comp.
Ray, Xiang, the classic combo, submarine him underneath, and Godby, he is dead to rights.
Ray, hello?
Big downtimes with those big abilities. Amy is coming into the top lane with Funny. It's a 2v3 for now, but there is Godby, the ultimate coming down on top of his Ray. He's getting followed after 5 with a nice E, and the rest of the combo. PYL is getting melted, but good shield out there from Amy. Get him, Daisy. Oh,
I mean,
this is great. I'm just like...
to be fair, Daisy's a bit... She's kind of like a crazy cat lady.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, Icon.
Oh, Daisy's locked on to target 5. Look at that damage. Knocks him up. Finishes him off with Godby. Ray into the backline to Xiang. But his backline is so far away. They have not gotten their target. Ray's running away. Xiang's like, where's my Olaf? And Icon finally comes into the fight. Doesn't kill anybody. They lost 3 members. And the LGD are laughing.
Yeah, Imp is massive. So again, we've kind of talked about, you know, where the different power points are. That Corki's so far ahead for OMG.
Running away from Imp and Daisy, I think you have to call it, because Daisy is running him down, and a couple auto attacks, he's just gonna die. Imp just ran down an Olaf down mid lane.
OMG, they can't use their 5v5. 5 is getting chunked out before they even have the LGD are doing. They're resetting the map very quickly. They're picking up their blue buff. They're making their buys. And more importantly, they're setting up the Baron. They've done a good job staggering their backs as now PYL is kind of the last guy into the base.
Oh, caught. PYL has been caught up by J, and Icon finishes him off with an auto attack.
It was looking so well. You know, they had the vision set up. They had 3 control wards set up into the area. I'm like, finally, a team has learned. And then PYL's like, nope, caught and dead because Godby and Imp aren't helping them secure their vision.
I think he was actually just recalling. I'm not even sure. You can blame it on the team. Change of corruption comes out from SMLZ onto Amy, but he's just not taking damage. And Funny has arrived. He's come out top lane. He has all this farm. He has all this damage. And Ray, that's a late ultimate out from Xiang. It seems pretty animated to me, in all honesty. I mean, Daisy also has that thing where she's out of combat, just like Tibbers, will start to regen health. And hello, Godby. He just found SMLZ in the top lane.
Hello, spectator. Thank you for showing us.
What's going on? And that means that the rest of the team will be locked down 5, caught by the root caller. Daisy with the secondary knock-up. And OMG just instantly lose 2 members.
Just wandered into Fog of War, weren't grouped up together. Icon has the package, but if you're not using it with the Shin ultimate to, you know, contest your vision.
It's the same problems plaguing OMG from 5-10 minutes ago. Nothing has changed, and LGD are continuing to play exactly how they've done, and very well. Control over the map, destroying these towers. Look how fast Ziggs destroys these towers. Icon with the... What?
Hello, goodbye.
That was... Nope, the return to sender, not the right package. That was not what you were looking for. Imp caught out by Xiang, but again, he just goes in by himself. This is just like the Lemmings play. Like, they're just going in one by one. What are you doing? Stop doing this. Xiang is going to survive somehow. Amy misses the recaller. We'll find out what's going to happen in a future episode if Shen runs away from the rest of the team. Oh, no, he's dead. He's gone. Well, he died off screen. It's fine. Top lane tower dies. Top lane inhib is dead. Push going on in the bottom lane. But it wasn't even in that fight. Everyone was just running into 4 players thinking, yes, I can take this on.
Meanwhile, bottom.
One more wave coming in. Someone's going to have to stop them, and they're 3 members. LGD maybe could have kept up the push and taken bot lane tower, but they'll just set up for the Baron instead.
They've also got so much gold and so many different options. They can turn towards the Baron if they feel that OMG are threatening them and running over here, because Shui Shui is alive. It is technically level 15 smite to level now 14. Shui Shui has just leveled up. But I mean, they could have backed and spent all of gold from the towers that they just got. They could have taken Baron because they have complete vision control of the area. They could have tried to pressure top and allowed Funny to eke out at least 1 more tower. Like, they have a wealth of options.
I mean, you just listed like 6 things, and they were able to do 2 of them. So Funny just picks up the Inferno Dragon. They take Baron at the same time. There's utter control over the map because of the style that they're playing, how well they've executed.
If maybe this is a good thing of times to come, if this is going to be more like week 7 LGD, or if they're going to fall down after this game.
Alright, finally OMG are pulling the trigger, but Ranger, he has so much health, but all of it disappears. It blows him up. Amy following after Xiang, but there's PYL in his escape route. 2 kills over to LGD and the middle lane inhibitor and the middle lane the tower. They may just end the game right here. Funny is just firing off volleys onto the rest of the remaining members, and Daisy is back up once again. Welcome back, Daisy. Not even taking any damage from this tower, and this will just straight up be GG. 35 minutes into this one. Icon looking to make another kill, increases KDA, at least keep something alive in this game, makes something of it, because this has not been a good one for OMG, and a few triggers have been able to pull. SMLZ taken out at the very end. There is OMG. Alright, so Zyra, Kaylin, Echo, Kha'Zix, and Shen to LGD as a bit of a switcheroo. And then that big Rengar in the jungle.
Of opportunity between like level 3 ganks or anything like that, not rushing the double buff. Whereas Amy is kind of more traditionally looking for that level 3 rush, grabbing his double buff, and we'll see.
I think that's still a thing.
Oh!
Mid lane Icon versus Godby. Last auto attack was enough damage. 400 gold in the bank. Icon turns up in this.
Necessarily Echo in a terrible position, but it puts Cassiopeia in a great one, especially with
like
the EXP advantage.
So much damage. Godby's level 5. He doesn't have his ultimate just yet. And the ultimate from Shen is... No! It's the 1-for-1. And the assist to Funny. Icon looking a little bit sad there, and Godby scowling. It's just like, yep.
Using the fact that he had the advantage, but this is classic Godby. He's about to find a pick.
Wow. Doesn't even find him in the stun, just instantly pops him over the wall.
He can dive bottom though. SMLZ and 5 need to give...
He can do 5 very low himself, but he's still alive somehow. Godby jumps out the way, the chrono break. Funny finds the kill though in the end. Icon is up against Imp in this side, but
ult.
He didn't put up the poison, so he doesn't have the extra damage of all these members closing in. Good. Petrifying gaze. Funny jumps away from the tower. He's not dead just yet, and Jin falls over. That was so close to multiple kills going down. Even a dancing grenade may have picked up a triple, but that was a...
Or reinforcements are coming up into this top lane to save OMG,
yeah.
And we're really just buying now time for Godby.
He's in the hole, locked onto 5, does land. Amy has to flash over the wall. PYL caught out as a preemptive ultimate in from Funny, but not in time before Xiang locks him against the wall and gets that kill.
So, you know, we said that if you make that decision, you need to make sure that your flanking vision is reinforced very deep, and you can see that coming.
Picked up that way and channel. What are you looking at? Well, I see what 5 is looking at. PYL is getting chased down, miasma, and that's just dead PYL. He's just caught out warding.
Remember when I said that PYL needed to wave? Here comes.
Emperor's caught up, and that's the curtain caught, the double cone combination. Swayjo over the wall, jumps onto PYL, but the instant exhaust, and that's exactly what happened. Your Rengar who's behind, and exhaust exists, so Swayjo will at least burn that one summoner. Did not want to take that U-turn into Amy. Xiang, he's thinking twice about going in, but Godby finds one. He gets two. Corona breaks back to safety. 2-0 to LG.
But they're constantly being proactive on the map, you know, looking for plays like this.
Yeah, Amy coming into this mid lane with that evolved W. Godby in from the side. Surely someone's going to die. Dre, the one to meet his end, as was 5. So 2 kills, and now they are able to open something up for sure.
Yeah, I never want to, you know, put down everything was done correctly.
Sure, and eventually, if you stick to it, then you will find something in the end, and that's what we saw right there. Baron very low, just need to secure that smite over to Amy, and Icon and Xiang potentially caught out. He will block up the shot, playing the role of bodyguard, and LGD are fine with this. Best of a bad situation, trying to assassinate Funny, and when he's on a quarter HP, then Rengar can kill him. SMLZ, you know, it's weird. I feel like he's been doing pretty good this game. That's a Zyri top lane. That's tower falling. Curtain core blocked up by the tanks in the front line. Yep, Imp's a tank, close enough. And he's onto the inhib. This will be gone pretty much without a contest, but Rengar... Alright, someone form a defensive line around Imp, because he's definitely the target for Dre.
He has heal as well.
OMG, Xiang looking for the flank, but now he's caught out by Funny and Amy coming into the fight onto Dre, who wants out of this fight right now. Icon getting chased down. If he can take out Icon, it'd be massive, and Godby will do just that. Throws a belt onto 5, finds him with the time winder, and will jump back to the rest of his team. Xiang with the kill, but it's honestly just not enough. A 2 for 3, and it's more important members dead on OMG.
Much better fight this time around from PYL. He actually used a very key Zyra ultimate to zone off the carries from OMG. Icon was completely separated from his team, unable to follow up with the damage. SMLZ hightailed it out of there, and that's going to be double inhib. And you're talking about the nail in the coffin being the Baron. It is certainly the nail in the coffin now.
There's many nails in that coffin for OMG, honestly, as LGD are pushing onto this Nexus. I mean, they have a minion wave there, and they have these big key members as well. Just pulls out a perfect ultimate. Amy gets the potential pick onto SMLZ, yeah. With Funny also just because
doesn't catch him with the ult.
Get him with the petrifying gaze, and Godby has already used the Corona break, so he may just straight up die here as PYL's coming out there. But no, Funny with the clutch ultimate will keep him alive for now. Xiang will trade his life for them, or maybe not. Godby coming out there, and it's Amy. He will, he will die for his sins.
I was gonna say, Amy died for your sins, Godby.
Yeah. You better know this. SMLZ, yeah, there he go, takes him out, but he'll die for that. But that was a 1-for-1, I guess. And Icon and Xiang, if they get this pick onto Godby, this is them living for an extra couple minutes. And PYL caught out by the Noxious Blast. That'll be a second kill to Icon. That's pretty good.
This is one of those points where Icon just like pops open all chat and is like, my teammates, I'm on the wrong team.
The namesake there, the players maybe not, but it could happen.
Xiang's still there.
Front he's still got Corona Break. He'll go into Zhonya's. Funny, getting pushed back. There's basically not a front line anymore for LGD. This is still a good fight for OMG. They have lost a lot of health on Dre. Someone's going to have to block it. Will be Icon of all players. He brings up the Savage Embrace. That's the first kill over to the team. Need to see more from LGD if they want to keep this fight rolling. But it is the Nexus that is getting obliterated by these minions. I don't even think they can clear out in time, but there is a minion wave spawning. LGD will continue to push the aggression, push the assault. Amy onto this Nexus, onto the tower, but Dre comes in, finds one, finds two. They need to juggle this with the minions as well. Dre, he's in there. They're trying to kite him up.
What day it's going to be, if they're going to show up at like a 10 or a 4.
Imp, he's got the flash, he's got the heal, but the bullet time is so close. PYL. There was a lot of butt clenching going on there. Gotta be honest. Ace in the hole. Someone's gonna have to block it. Good job, SMLZ. With Edge of Night, so that could have been almost disastrous for LDG, honestly. Oh no, PYL. Amy jumps in front of it, but he's gonna take at least 2 of these. Yeah. Seeing him down. Okay, Dre, does he even want to go for this steal? Like, they need 5 members strong. Yeah, he chooses to back away. So with this Baron now, all those lanes will be pushing, and we once again have that situation, but Godby, he's caught out. He needs to either get a kill here. The Shen ultimate as well. I think they actually just let Shen come down and then kill both of them. There's the first kill, and now Funny, he's onto SMLZ, but he's just going to run away from this one. Funny is strong enough that he may just survive until the rest of his team arrives, but he's going to take a fair beating. Slammed against the wall. Icon, there's so much damage from this consistent Cassiopeia coming out. Dre caught out, but bullet time is the covering fire that Dre needed, but
their Barons just by high-fiving and running in at numbers disadvantage.
That was touch and go for a couple seconds, but eventually the Baron and the Elder Dragon
that into cohesive plays.
Exactly. Uh-oh.
Imp
Imp
gets
has been caught
chomped.
out. He needs someone to trade the life for him right now. Shen ultimate on top of him. Funny's just doing it for the shield, honestly. He takes a fair beating himself. Dre J, Godby in his 1v1 up against Icon. This was a grudge match, but he had his ultimate still. So he goes down. LGD now in this 4 versus 4, which could quickly turn into a 4 versus 5. Xian goes in. That was not really a fight that they wanted. Amy on this Kazakh down into his Guardian Angel. What Funny is so damn tanky, and PYL again with his Guardian Angel can be the front liner there. Amy was very, very low and very, very close to death, but it was eventually a 2-for-1 favor of LGD, who will now turn their attention to this mid lane. Icon, very scary, but even those plants are able to zone him away. Funny getting chased down, he'll have to jump away, but that is the inhibitor falling. Icon stays alive with his Guardian Angel. Now moving on to this bottom lane, just shoving it in.
Teleport coming in. They're continuing to push in. They're not giving up. They want to end it.
It could go either way.
Here comes Icon.
Icon, he's so scary. He has his ultimate, doesn't have either of his summoners, so it's pretty hard for him to get involved. But if he does land an ultimate onto someone, it's someone caught in that miasma. Imp taking so much damage. Bullet time is going to be stopped there by Funny, as well as even a flash and a kill. Amy getting forced back. Icon finds another. 5 and Esmeralda walking back. They teleport out from Godby. He's got a lot of damage. He's jumping. Still manages to kill the ADC. Funny, he's onto the Nexus. So is PYL. Not sure if they have the damage. The ultimate defense. It's not gonna happen. Funny finishes off the Nexus, and that will be.